Welcome back to the Morning Blend. You know, think about it. We winterize our home, we winterize our wardrobe, but we rarely consider the need to winterize our vehicles. It's easy to slip your mind because we live here in the desert.
General Manager Don Hamrick of Chapman Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram joins us now with what it means to exactly winterize your vehicle and the importance behind it. Yeah, we don't really think about that, especially when it comes to our car, but it's still very important to do.
We're lucky in Las Vegas. I mean, look, it's November out there and it's a beautiful day. But when it does get cold, and it will, you do have to take some steps to prepare your vehicle and just make sure that you're not going to have any breakdowns, that you're prepared in the event that something does go wrong. Batteries get weakened by the dramatic changes in temperature. You know, tires, hoses, belts, all those things need to be taken care of. And at Chapman, we're happy to take care of that for their customers and make sure that their vehicles are in good running order.
Well, I mean, roads and bridges, they kind of expand and contract with the higher and lower temperatures. Same with our hoses and our belts.
Exactly, and tires, big thing, tire pressures. All these vehicles now have tire pressure monitoring systems, and we put nitrogen in all our vehicles prior to selling them so that the tires have nitrogen in them. It's a bigger molecule, so it doesn't escape. You don't have the problems with those temperature swings that you would with just air, but certainly staying on top of that is an important thing as well.
Don, we have a graphic of the top things that we should do to take care of our cars so when, you know, we don't break down, as you mentioned. So let's go through a couple of them here.
Okay.
First off, you say check the belts and hoses.
Exactly.
And that's so important because they can wear down.
In the summer, you know, we have extreme heat in Las Vegas. So in the summer, the hoses and belts will stretch. In the winter, when they contract, you can get cracks, you can get problems. A lot of times a little crack's not an issue, but if they're starting to break through, if a belt breaks, you're stranded. The only thing that saves you is a tow truck.
Of course. Well, number two is something I actually just did this week. I'm feeling like I'm ahead of the game here. Replace your windshield wipers and your fluid.
Good man. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm an adult now.
Yes, yes, you are. You've grown up nicely. Yeah, wiper blades, because again, when you go and you have that rain, or if we don't have snow much in Vegas, but the rains, if you don't have good clean blades cleaning the windshield, you won't see where you're going.
And when the rain comes, it just comes pouring down, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Now you say check your defrosting and heating units. Very important to do.
Yeah, obviously you want to have your heat working, and you know, we don't think about using that obviously during the summer months, but you know, those systems have to be checked and maintained and monitored. Very simple, very easy, but at least you know ahead of the game that you're there.
And number four is tire pressure. Let's talk about tire pressure and how it plays into traction on the roads, especially during the icy and wet conditions. I mean, even when it's just rain, it almost drives like ice.
Yes.
You can slide around the road quite easily.
When it's a light rain, you have some oil and gas, a sheen on the surface there. You see it, and it actually makes a car slipperier. If your tire pressure is wrong, if it's overinflated, think about it, it expands, you just have a smaller profile of the tire on the ground. And if it's too low, it kind of spreads out and you don't get the feel that you should. So having the tire pressure in the right range is very important as well.
Is it also a good idea at the same time to move the tires from the front to the back? And
you know, years ago we used to do the rotation of the tires. Now we will rotate tires front to back. They used to do a crisscross system and rotate the tire in. That's passé now, but front to back, yes, you should do that every 6,000 to 10,000 miles. Just make sure they wear evenly.
Of course. SEMA just wrapped up.
It did.
Wow, that was a big event.
What a show. I was there on Friday, and it was amazing. I mean, I think it's so great for our city to host this, first of all, but some of the vehicles, once again.
Oh my goodness. That's a beast. I love it.
It is. That's a Jeep. That's a Jeep.
Wow.
No kidding.
Once
is this
again,
a concept car, or can you buy this?
That one is. Now, that's coming to our dealership in January, February. That's the new Renegade.
Cool. Huh.
But the Jeep, again, and that's the new Renegade Frostbite Edition. I think this will be a hit with every kid who loved Frozen.
Nice,
which was every kid. You know.
Yes.
But the Jeep was once again the #1 accessorized vehicle for SEMA, the #1 used vehicle for displays.
Wow.
We're so fortunate that they just love that car. All the aftermarket people love that. And so it was a great show for us, a great show for automotive. And the technology that's coming in your cars now, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And when is the next car show?
So we actually have a car show, a Motor Trend car show in Las Vegas over the Thanksgiving Day weekend.
Okay.
And that will be populated by the dealers and the manufacturers, so General Motors and Ford and Chevy, and everybody will be there along with Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, of course. And so that's coming to Las Vegas. But the SEMA show is the specialty show, and the vehicles you see are just astounding.
And the holidays are right around the corner, and you're involved with many community events, kicking it up a notch. Where can we expect to see Chapman out and about?
Well, this past weekend we were fortunate enough to be at the Volunteers in Medicine Ball, and they do such great work. Florence Jameson and her crew over there have touched so many lives in this town. We have some great organizations in Las Vegas. We're proud to support them. We have the NSPCA event this weekend.
Yes,
of course,
you're
which is
playing
going to be
poker.
great. I'm going to play poker. You know, I'm not much of a bluffer. We'll see how that all goes. But a lot of great organizations in Las Vegas. This is a wonderful community to be a part of.
Awesome.
Well, Don, thank you so much.
Great having you,
It's a pleasure. Good to be here again. Thank you.
Chapman Automotive has 2 locations, one on East Sahara in Vegas, the other on Auto Show Drive in Henderson. Call the number on your screen or visit the website for more details.